Hi, I'm Lee with Review.com, and today we're here looking at Panasonic's ZT60. This is by far one of the best televisions to come out in years. It's a plasma panel, and it's probably the best picture quality you can get on the market right now. So this is the 65-inch ZT60. It's about 120 pounds, so it's a very serious television. I think the stand alone is about 20 pounds. It's a lot just to get it put together. But once you get it set up, it looks amazing. And what makes this panel different from other plasmas in the past is surprisingly simple, but it makes a huge difference to the picture quality. You can see here, I mean, the blacks are just very dark, the colors are very rich. Panasonic has figured out a way to take the panel and put it right up against the screen. And what they've done is they'll put each TV in something called an autoclave. That's like a really big sauna for a television, and it will sort of cement the panel and the screen together while removing air and any sort of moisture in between, so that you get less space there, which allows more light to escape and actually will reflect less light back while you're watching it. One of the coolest things about this TV is that it's not just going to make 1080p Blu-rays look amazing. It's got a lot of settings under Pictures, under the Picture mode, meant to enhance a less than 1080p signal. So you've got things like MPEG remaster, video noise reduction, and resolution remaster, meant to take anything less than a 1080p signal and sort of smooth it out, enhance it, and buff up the colors and the brightness to make it, you want to take advantage of everything this TV can do, even when it's not playing back the highest quality discs. But there's a lot here also. If you're calibrating under Cinema, you can go into Pro settings and actually change the brightness of the panel, which is something that in years past plasmas couldn't do. If you recall, any plasma from the past number of years is very dim. It looks more like this. But you can actually pump up the brightness to mid and even to high, which will mean that in medium to even higher ambient lighting, the TV has a chance to look good. There's also gamma controls here, white balance, detail adjustment, color detail adjustment. It's almost like they're trying to cross a bridge between just consumers and professional TV calibrators to let people at home have a lot more control over how the picture looks and sort of what experience they get out of the television. Speaking of unique picture controls, there's one really cool app that you can use with this TV. If you're one of those guys who hangs out on AVS forums, you're going to really like this. So it's called the Viera Remote 2 app. And when it launches, you can connect to the TV, and you'll actually have detailed color gamut control, with control over red, green, blue, and white, gamma, white balance. You can actually drag and change the TV's color gamut with touch controls right on your phone, which is going to happen in real time on the screen and adjust the color space of the picture. There's a lot of things here. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be really hard to make it look better instead of worse. But the fact that Panasonic wants to give consumers this kind of control over their picture is just really, really new, really unique this year. It's not something that's been done before at all. So the one complaint we have about the ZT60, and it's a small complaint, is that it only has 3 HDMI inputs. Now, that might seem silly to some people out there, but for a lot of people with a home theater, you want as many high-definition inputs as possible. A lot of TVs have 4, some even have 5, and the limitation on 3 is actually going to be a problem if you have the full audio-video setup going and you need as many things plugged in there as you can get. But it's a simple correction. If you can get a high-quality switcher, it's not going to make a big difference. If you want to check out our test results and read the full review of the TV, you can just head over to Review.com.